coming soon. Switch 1X, Project Scorpion, Project Dolphin, Project Revolution,
Let's go.
XL. There's a new Switch rumored. They are rumoring of a new Switch in 2019.
Yeah, and it comes from a source I wouldn't have guessed. Wall Street
Luigi.
Journal himself.
Wow.
Yeah, saying that a new Switch console iteration or revision is coming out second half of 2019, which it's got to mean a holiday if it's going to happen, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, probably. This would line up with what we've known Nintendo to do in the past. Go
ahead.
They never really let a console live for long without updating it and asking us for more money, especially if it's a handheld.
That's what I was going to say.
Especially if it's a handheld. From fat to light to I to 3 to 2. Right?
To new.
Yep, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Maybe new Switch.
But if you think about it, even Wii had several iterations. It had the original one, which both of us got, and then they snuck out onto the market the Family Edition, which meant that they were just selling it for the same price but taking away GameCube ports and compatibility. You knew this at one time, don't worry. It's hard to hold on to all the information. They also made the Wii Mini, remember that beast?
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, yes. My in-laws actually have a Wii Mini.
It's weird.
I told them to get that because online functionality is no longer, and they're not going to buy GameCube games, so it's a lot cheaper to get a Wii Mini.
The Red Bouncer on Mixer says, have you seen the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe? Yes, I'm looking forward to that one coming out shortly before my birthday in January.
Ooh.
Thanks for being a part of the group and watching live. But back to the topic of a Switch 2.0. So I think the Wii U probably would have also had iterations if it was selling. Yeah. So I could totally see this happening, especially since Switch is half handheld.
Yeah.
So I want a bigger screen because I have an iPad and you have an iPad and we'll like watch videos on those and stuff, but when we're playing Switch in tabletop mode, it just looks
you miss some things.
It's small when you're sharing it with another person. You know, if you're just playing by yourself, you can lean in close, but that would be nice. And you might as well have bigger Joy-Con if you're doing that. These things are kind of mini, especially when you take off the wrist straps. So just making it fit the full length of a hand, an average human non-Japanese hand. Oh,
I was gonna say that's racist. That's handist.
That's handist.
You just walked into that one all on yourself.
Don't you think we need a better dock though? One that doesn't scratch the screen.
Yeah, I think that there can be improvements with the dock.
One that doesn't look so ugly.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is if we got a new Switch, do you think that they would have the dock compatible if they upgraded it or if they made it bigger? Or
yeah, that'd be nice, especially for the people that bought like a second one.
Yeah, do you think that this is going to be an iteration, or how far do you think they're going to go in making this better? Is this going to be new 3DS or is it going to be not even that?
Maybe the best example for my guess would be like DS to DS Lite, where all the games still work. It's not a generational split. It's not even like to the DSi where there's new downloadable stuff or exclusive content that way.
That's what I'm hoping.
I don't see any exclusive content unless we get into VR. Let's talk about that in a minute. But I think it would be like to DS Lite. I think that they can make the Switch a bit more attractive. They could probably thin those bezels. You know what bezels are? It's a really
bezels?
Yeah, hot button in the tech industry. Bezels is the plastic or metal or whatever is surrounding your screen. And these days nobody wants no bezels. That's why iPhone 10 is edge to edge, you know.
Screen.
Samsung phones are going over the edge. You don't want no bezels. And
why not?
It's like a waste of space.
Oh, it was a space thing. It wasn't like you have problems with the edges of your screens or anything.
No. Could also be distracting if you have like white bezels like that.
Yeah.
Aren't you just distracted out of your mind with your phone
No,
with white
I don't
bezels?
care.
No. It's just something to complain about. But
I carried this thing around with the back falling off of it for 2.5 years. You think I care about freaking bezels? Doesn't that distract you?
Rachel says, add a D-pad to the Joy-Con, Nintendo. Nobody knows says, so you want a more adult-friendly Switch? Yeah. Bigger. I'm sure it's going to be more expensive because you could probably still buy the original model if you want to. But yeah, the Switch has giant bezels. And then, of course, screen resolution is something that they would probably upgrade. Right now, if you're in handheld mode, you're doing 720p. So, Simeon, this next one is totally your idea, so talk about your reasoning behind that.
Which one? The headphone
Yep.
jack in the Pro Controller and grip? Yeah. The way that other companies have done their controllers is you jack your headphone right into the controller, and not having that in the Pro Controller and the grip would be a great thing. But the grip is basically just a shell, right?
Yeah.
It's not this high-tech piece of thing. So that would be nice with the grip, but especially with the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
Being able to have that headphone functionality would be great.
Because you could bypass the lame phone app.
Yes.
Presumably, a Switch update would have more RAM, which is going to let them dedicate onboard chat. That'd be so nice because
that would be nice.
they don't really have good reasoning for what they did. I mean, behind closed doors at Nintendo meetings, I'm sure the reasoning was we don't want to take up the Switch's limited power with this. But what Reggie is saying in interviews is, we thought, if you're playing in the park or something, you want to get online, chat with people, you know what you always have with you? Your phone. And, of course, the top comment is, you know what else you always have with you when you're playing your Switch? The Switch! So, Switch 2.0 needs to have chat built in, and I think having a headphone jack and a Switch Pro Controller and grip would totally solve it.
If you watched the Nintendo Direct that they talked about all the cool stuff that Nintendo Online has.
Yep.
If you watch the whole chat thing and you're like me, you just rolled your eyes through the whole thing. Like, they're making it sound like, oh, this is so cool. You can do speakerphone with your phone. That's totally new. Never been done before. And it's like, you're trying to convince me that this is revolutionary and this is a great idea. But
Yeah.
not buying it.
All right, now my last big request is optional VR. It seems like the Switch is the perfect console for virtual reality because it's got this removable screen that's about the right size that could easily fit into a headset, even a Labo headset if you wanted to. I mean, that's what Google does. They do Google Cardboard. It's got motion-controlled controllers, one that fit in each hand, just like a lot of other VR controllers that you see. So the thing really
They
holding...
have the patent for it.
They do. The only two things really holding Switch back from doing virtual reality right now with the consoles that we have is, one, resolution.
Yep.
If you put 720p right next to your eyes, you're going to see
die.
pixels. Especially because in VR they have to...
No, you'll get sick
Yeah.
with the resolution it's on.
And virtual reality splits pixels in half because you have to project different things to each eye, so it would be super, super low resolution. The other thing is power and battery life, so we would need probably to be able to plug into a wall or have a bigger screen, which would have a bigger chassis, which would have a bigger battery, and let you play VR longer. So that's it. Glenn says, yeah, but the phone uses cell towers, the Switch doesn't. Not the best reason, but it would make it more portable. You're still going to be using your phone's internet connection on your Switch if you're wanting to play online.
Unless you have...
So, yeah.
Unless you're in some sort of cafe that you
Yeah.
want to talk. Yeah, no, because, you're right. You're still going to be using... Yeah.
So, we have some names that we'd like to offer to Nintendo to use.
Oh,
on
I
Switch
did
2.0.
have a couple of things
Before
that
the
I would
names.
want. Yes.
Oh, yes.
More memory. I think that the Switch could definitely use more memory. right now, Super Mario Odyssey, one downloadable title. It's a big one, but it's taking up quite a bit of room on my Switch, to where I probably couldn't have another one of that size.
Yep. You want more storage space.
Yeah, more storage space and less glitchy controllers this time, because Joy-Con L has become an adjective in this household. Is when a controller's not working properly, we say is Joy-Con L-ing. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
An adjective and a verb. Don't you Joy-Con L on me.
Yeah.
So if I had to name Switch 2.0, I've already gone on record predicting the whole VR thing before these rumors, and my idea for that is Switch Vision. Switch Vision. Buy your Switch Vision this holiday. 2020. Coming out Christmas 2020. Get 2020 Vision. Switch Vision in 2020. Okay? Does that make perfect sense?
That makes perfect sense to me.
And my other one, which I like a little better, is Super Switch. Because if they're not totally bought in on the VR thing and it's just more of a power upgrade, Super Switch, I mean, that is Nintendo roots, and they are returning to their roots. Their branding is red. They've got the ABXY standard layout that they've had ever since the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So come on, supersize this console.
Supersize me.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I couldn't think of a name that I would want to have that's not new or something that's not derivative of what they already have going on. Switch X or Switch XL or Switch Mini or whatever it's going to be.
Oh, when you said Switch X, that reminded me of something that might work. Switch NX.
Ooh, I like that.
All right.
Switch NX.
That'd be cool to see that codename come back, but they never do.
No.
Ryan Van Leer, let's be honest. It'll be new Nintendo Switch.
Probably. At least it won't be Nintendo Switch U. I just hope it's not that.
Yeah. I hope it'll
Switch
be
U.
an easy upgrade, like not too much more. Maybe you could sell your Switch and put another $75 in to get the new model, something like that.
Sell the new Switch with the Pro Controller plug-in.
Jack?
No, plug-in, so that you can keep the dock and use the second dock.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to leave your comments. Keep leaving your comments live because we see them, and if you're watching this back, leave your comments as well because we see those as well.
Yeah, so we can give them hearts and thumbs up, unless you're a meanie. Then you get blocked.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Signing out.